I was looking for a dash cam for my wife's car, but I didn't want to spend too much. I purchased one for about $30, and man was that garbage. It said HD, but I'm pretty sure all it could do was 360 or 480p. I quickly returned it and continued the search. For my own car, I use a TOGUARD CE680-1, which unfortunately is no longer available for sale on Amazon, and I purchased it for around $120. It's capable of doing 2K and a wide range of other resolutions. Check out some of my dashcam videos, as the quality of this one is fantastic. My general experience with action cams and dash cams is that anything under $80 ain't that great. Going against all my instincts, I decided for a dash cam around $60 Canadian. Always looking for the cheapest deal, I wanted to give it a chance. This TOGUARD model seemed to be a good balance between price and resolution of 1080p, and it had some pretty good reviews. If you want to skip to the footage of this dashcam, just go to... The box made me laugh a little with the phrase here. Inside are the typical items. A suction mount, mini USB-B 12-volt adapter, a short USB cable, cable management clips, and a plastic tool to push the cable into tighter areas of the trim, window sticker, and an owner's manual. The owner's manual, surprisingly, is actually pretty good. The English is fine, and you can follow it, and it's pretty comprehensive. Something missing that there usually is a prep wipe to remove oils from the windshield prior to mounting. A cool little bonus is that they give a gift of a hardwire kit, another gift of a phone mount with a cigarette light adapter with extra USB connections, which are probably the most useful thing. And the final thing is a 16 gigabyte micro USB card. The unit has the mini USB-B charging input, a micro SD slot with a 32 gigabyte card already installed, which is wonderful for the price, a reset button, and a microphone on the top. And that 32 gigabyte card, again, around here is around a $10 to $15 value. The screen is small but legible. Buttons are easy to press. The weird thing is the camera looks like it can be adjusted because it's got these little knurls on the front, but it's really only there for looks. The menu system is easy to navigate, with all the typical functions that I won't go into great detail here, other than the resolution you can change from VGA to 1080p. You can make recorded sections into 1 to 3 minute sections, and the card will overwrite itself once it's full, which is a typical thing of most dash cams. There's a photo mode, but honestly, as a dash cam, it's unlikely that people are going to use this mode. It seems like it might be something from an action camera interface. Finally, a playback mode, which is a nice feature. Well, I'm in my car, and as you can see, we had a nice snowfall last night. So, I'll be installing this right alongside my TOGUARD CE680-1. I am going to be installing this alongside it so I can get kind of like a comparison between the two cameras. I set this to 1080p as well so we can do a good, fair comparison. Let's get it going. Here's the moment you've been waiting for, the actual footage of this TOGUARD dashcam. Now, for some perspective, I took the identical footage from my TOGUARD dashcam. So, 1080p is not the same in all cameras, I guess. There is a noticeable difference in the resolution and noise. Now, it's not all that bad. The plates of the cars in the daytime are usually legible. Cheaper dash cams that I've tried and returned made reading plates impossible and useless. So this one doesn't seem as refined as my more expensive Tautronics, or even that $80 SJ-Cam 4000 that I use for my rear cam. But because the clarity seems, well, pretty good, acceptable, I'll keep this for my wife's car. Now the nighttime footage is another story. As you can see here on the right, the TOGUARD camera is considerably noisier. However, again, if you're just using this just for insurance purposes, or to show what happened it'll show a very obvious incident. It'll show the red light, green light, stop signs, but as for detail, no. In conclusion, my theory of the magical $80 being the cutoff for the dash cams and action cams still holds true. For $60, it works and functions reasonably well for the price. It would be interesting to try a slightly more expensive TOGUARD camera, as they have a wide range of dash cams. Thanks for watching, and please check out my many dash cam rants and footage of really bad drivers in the Toronto area. I have some really good footage of a ton of red light runners, distracted drivers, and all around questionable behavior. I'll also be reviewing a $100 4K action camera soon. Stay tuned, fellow bugs.